afternoon. Well, kinda. It's actually 10:18 a.m. and I'm due for my second dose of powder for, muscle building. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I am your host, Tiffany Daniels. And the reason why, folks, you are getting a second video this afternoon is a funny little thing happened. So let's get to it, shall we? So, we all know that we've had AH stands out in force, right? What y'all also didn't know, unless you're part of the actually autistic crowd on Twitter, is we also have had martyr parents out in force. So yeah, I got groups of people gunning for my ass. Well, isn't that just normal? Anyways, so I received something from one of my actually autistic hashtag mutual follows a little bit earlier this morning. So let me get that pulled up and I'll show you what it is. Sorry, there's been a lot of tweets since then, so I'm going to have to click on it. And here we are. So this was from Minmom. Content warning for the murder of an autistic child, excusing the parent and extreme ableism throughout. I will discuss the contents of this 15-minute video starring Tony Atwood describing how we are burdens and financial sponges. Take a look for yourselves. Yeah. Now, what was this in regards to? A mother murdering an autistic child, and then that being excused, her murder of that child, as well, they're burdens and sponges when they're not out calling us monsters. And the media backs this. So I did what I always do, right? What I do in both communities, what I am here for in both communities. The call out the ableism, the gaslighting, the abuse and slander of neurodiverse people in the media. Especially those who happen to be abuse victims or murder victims. So here was my response. I said, and I'll censor myself here lest they want to hit me over here too. Me fighting the JRC is more important than my own ego. I bleeping hate the media. A child was murdered, and you bastards excuse it, calling us burdens, financial drains, and monsters. What the hell is wrong with you? And then I put, I hate the media, ableist system, actually autistic, and we matter. Now, would you like to know what happened? Not long after I sent out that tweet. Well, the moment. Not long after I put that out, Twitter support did this. Let's see if I have it here. We might have to look through a few. I did a screen capture. Images. There we go. Yeah. That happened. A tweet defending an autistic child that was murdered and calling the media out for their very ableist behavior and victim blaming. The blaming of the autistic child for their own murder. And this happened. And I do not doubt for 5 minutes that the Amber Stains, as well as a few martyr parents, were the ones that went ahead and mass reported it. So, folks, when I tell you that it is all the same fight, when I have told you repeatedly on various streams, on Stevie's stream, on Les's stream, on Rob's streams, on Keely's and Gary's, when I'm going on to these other people's streams and they come on to mine, and when I tell you that fighting the Judge Rotenberg Center, fighting the media with how they treat autistic people, fighting the ableism every single day and the hatred thrown at us every single day, and the way the media treats us, slanders us, gaslights us, vilifies us, and how they revel in doing so. When I tell you it is all connected, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. The media does not like it when you expose their ugly underbelly. They don't like it when you out their prejudices. They don't like it when you go against their narrative groupthink. And they really don't like it when you expose them for what they are. So, after this, does anyone think I'm actually going to back down? No. You see, I'm going to remember that when I sent out a tweet that had zero to do with Miss Nameless One, but was in the defense of a murdered autistic child, I'm going to remember that Amber's Little Stains came out to report that in force. And I'm going to make sure that they remember it the next time that they try to act self-righteous. I'm going to remember that the martyr parents reported a tweet in the defense of a murdered child. And I won't let them forget it the next time they try to be self-righteous. It's all the same fight, folks. We're all ultimately up against the exact same folks who detest those who are different, who like to tear down anyone who's different, who has found even a small minutia of success. Never mind somebody of depth caliber. They're doing everything they can to tear down a neurodiverse man. And they refuse to acknowledge the fact that he too is a part of a minority. No, they're doing to him what they do to all of us, what they did to me this morning. Vilified, slandered, and gaslit me. And they do it to him too. But folks like us, we don't back down. But we do remember. And we keep notes. And on that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and close out for this morning. Oop, hold on. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning. And as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.